Everyone, please bring to the stage. Hi, everyone. It's me. Everyone breathe in. Is this thing on? And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Product of the day, wireless microphone. I hope it's on. I talk loud enough anyway, so I don't even need it. So I might just use this as decoration. Anybody want $1 million idea? Create something cute like a brooch one, you know? Make it a broochy, and if you... Here's the thing about stolen ideas. Oh, one more. Breathe in. You gotta do it twice. One for your side, one for the spiritual side. Alright. Okay. Coffee of the day, brooch. Make a brooch one. That's $1 billion idea right there. There's a market for it. You can make fine dining ones. I mean, you can make, you know, the ones that have the real diamonds on it. You can make the ones that got the faux fur ones on it. Okay. Okay. Coffee of the day, chocolate, and what did I put in here? Oh, I was talking to my mom. Spreading love and light, so I don't know what I was doing. Chocolate, salt. I needed some salt today, it's good for a headache, makes it go away. Salt, cinnamon, hibiscus flowers are still in there from like 2 days ago. I love hibiscus. And the color of them, they last. I just leave them at the bottom of my tea kettle. I'm gonna eat them today though. Yum. Oh, and cashew milk. All right, so look at my hair after that tutorial I did yesterday. Oh, baby, she's good. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna say it anyways. When I came to my mom's house 2 months ago, I'm telling you, my split ends were like up to here. Like, I needed that much cut off. Well, I started doing from within, and I started doing all that. I mean, I had dandruff and everything. Bless me. Bless me. Ow. Thank you, guys. I started going from within. Look at my scalp. Nothing. Not a gray in sight. Okay? Ew. Mocos? Boogers? No. Alright. Not one effing split end. Look at that. I've never cut my hair since I've been growing it. Nothing. Okay? So, trust me, I'm onto something. And it's really about the happiness from within. Okay, of course, when we get old, all of our stress builds up. But there's a way to make it so it doesn't, okay? Just prolong it a little bit longer. But I'm telling you, you don't even have to go cut your hair no more. You don't even need to go to her. You might be doing stuff with your hair. People do that. People really do. They save people's hair, especially if you're cute, and they'll freaking braid their hair. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. It's despicable. Look it up. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave it down. Whatever. If y'all think it's too greasy, because look, you're not supposed to wash your hair every day. So now that it's like this, right? Now you can wash it every day, because I love washing my hair. It's my thing. Because by the end of the week, okay, it's the beginning of the week right now. By the end of the week, you get all them oils out of your hair, right? Who needs hair gel? But you get all that oil out of your hair, and then it's going to be like, woof, like a lioness. Moving on. Okay. Say you go to the Bahamas, and you forget your lipstick, or all your makeup. Look at it as a sign, and that could be your divine $1 billion idea, or the love of your life, okay, or your next content idea, okay. And to who keeps stealing, like people don't realize that these social medias, they dry snitch. right? There's an algorithm to it. So and everything's on a timestamp. So if you see something and you're like, oh, they stole my idea, baby, check the timestamps. Check the timestamps. Because my stuff is, my stuff is an original idea. The stuff that comes to me, it's straight downloaded to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody might have used it before, but this is the way that I'm interpreting it. Maybe somebody else walked my same timeline and went through the same things as me, so that's why they're interpreting it that way, and they came up with it. Because listen, if we all think about it, who created fruit? So we're stealing content from the trees or from the vacuum cleaner. You know what I mean? Come on now, guys. It's mine. It was my idea. Well, baby, you know what? If they took it and they did it better than you, then you know what you do? If they're a real person, you know what I mean, and they're not of the Luciferian age that we're in, then they're going to be like, you know what? Hey, Stella, I'm going to tag Stella in this, right? Or the Ardashians or the whoever. You know what? Because that's what it's about. You're paying it forward. You're giving somebody props for their talent. You know what? I came up with this idea, but thank you guys for letting me go viral. But you know what? I actually got this idea from someone else's divineness. Because it's going to come back around, and then if you don't do it, then you're going to be embarrassed. That's why people get embarrassed and all this stuff, because that's what you get for stealing stuff. Okay? And baby, I'm going to say what I need to say because I'm like broccoli. And I like broccoli. It's necessary. Okay. Repeat after me. Hear me say it first and then repeat it after me. Rejection is redirection. Okay? Now repeat after me. Rejection is redirection. Okay? It's a test of your faith. Or whatever you believe in. The toaster oven. Okay. Oh my God. The divine showed me in my dream a multi-billion-dollar idea, and I have such power in it, and then it didn't work out. Well, baby, they only gave you a clue. They only gave you Miss Scarlet. They're not going to give you the wrench and the conservatory too. No, they're going to give you how it's going. They're going to give you the main picture to manifest. Now it's your job to manifest all the steps until you get there. Okay? Like, come on, guys. And then you stop believing in yourself. That's your fault. It's a trust fall with the divine or with the toaster oven or whatever you believe in. Whatever you believe in, it's a trust fall. They give you the ideas. They give you the blessings. You manifest it. They show you the light. Step into the light. Right? Come on, guys. I'm onto something. Being given gifts. Okay. Your gifts, no one can take from you. Yeah, they could re-rock it. Yeah, they can add a little Similac in there. But nobody is going to be better than mine. Okay? Period, point blank. Because I'm thorough like that. And I have the surviving life with refreshments. And I'm not scared to talk about the, hey, inmates. And I'm owning myself. Okay? Somebody might say, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. Well, baby, I do. I believe it because I went through it. Okay? We're a product of our environment. If I'm this way, there has to be a reason behind it. Okay? And somebody might want to research that. This either comes from complete trauma from another trauma or whatever. Because a lot of people project onto their children. And they project what they... Like, you just got to figure your way out. That's all. I'm going to leave it at that. People that need to understand that will understand it. And I'm not saying nobody's better than the other, so don't judge. Okay? But if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. Okay, no one can take that from you. If they do, you move in a way to recreate it to make it better. Sometimes that's the test, okay? Don't read the comments. Don't read, okay, so every single, by the way, I'm open to the book, The B to the E. That plant, okay, that they fold and make crosses out of and everything. There's a big day out of it. From the B to the E. Starts with a P, ends with an S. Okay. Right in the middle of the book. Anyways, the number one. Don't change the channel because I'm saying this. We're getting to the good stuff. But if you read that, about the shave and about the water and about the, yeah, that's true. The number one. I'm going through that book now. I just finished the other book, J-O-B. Anyways, that's my favorite book, by the way. I could read that for the rest of my life. But moving on. Okay, fine. I'll read it. Okay, so I'm gonna save that one. I compete with no one. Okay. I compare myself to no one. Okay. I want what no one has. Period. Now, I was sitting there, and this person always falls across my page, and we're not friends, and I don't follow them. We're not even in the same demographic of caliber. But this person steals my stuff all the time. And I'm not aggravated about it, because I'm glad I'm your inspiration. I'm a great role model. But baby, you need to, you know what? You need to pay some props. Okay? Because that's what it's about. You need to pay some props to where you're getting the source of your stuff from. Okay? And don't be too proud. Just because you're sneakerooing, hiding in the bathroom and watching me, you need to pay me my props. And if you don't, then they're going to come and get you in your dreams. Okay? Like, it's never going to, I don't mean to keep saying that, but it's funny to me. Because they do that. But, especially if you command them to. But, here's the thing. While everyone's sitting there using up my energy, okay, and I'm not getting anything from it in the material world, okay, what's going to happen when I no longer do this? You guys are going to be recycled content. So you might as well just work with me in whatever way you feel like working with me. I'm glad that you have that caliber, but this is what I mean with people that have money and they don't want to help nobody out. Baby, if you see somebody that's multifaceted, multi-talented, and you think that's a business idea regardless of race, gender, color, I don't care if you're purple. Like, when I'm in the position to who I'm going to be, okay, and I'm going to be somebody. Anybody that's ever met me is like, you know, yeah, you sure are. We knew it the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Well, say it then. Say it then. Say it then to that person. Give them their props then. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, I knew you were going to be a multimillionaire irregardless, so I just stepped on you every point of the way because I was trying to make myself feel better. You know how I'm going to look at you? I'm not even going to look at you. I'm just literally going to walk away because I'd rather eat dirt. Quite literally. Only we know how we can look. Only we know how we can be, right? When we go and we put the masks on and we go and put the whatevers on and we go, yeah, you know what? I felt great when I was doing my makeup every day. Yeah, I felt great. It feels amazing. You know, and then I got broke down. And then I had to go to jail. And then I had to sit there with a whole face full of hair, and they only give you one razor a month. They wouldn't let you shave your legs and all of that. And you know what? I maneuvered around it. I learned how to find the happiness in the things that I want and what I need and la. And that's what happens in your life. But let me tell you something. Let me get a little bit of money, okay? And y'all can't tell me nothing because I'm going to create my own costumes, okay? Because I for myself, I'm a multifaceted, in between the line of whoever I want to be, because you can't take it with you anyways. Your higher toaster oven only sees the weight of your heart. They don't see anything else, okay? If I wasn't supposed to be like this, I wouldn't be like this. But if you look into my birth chart, it'll tell you hyper feminine, a leader, communication, meant to be a star. You'll see it in my birth chart. So don't judge me for who I am. I'm owning who I am, and I like the way that I am in my skin. Stop trying to suppress me, because I'm going to look better than you. And I don't want that, because if you came to me and you were like, you ain't got to throw stones and duck. Like, that's peasantry, okay? You think the queen sat there and talked about... No, she would say, come here. We the people of the United Egyptian Council. Come over here. We're having a beauty class. Yeah. You see my... to the wing? Yeah. We're all gonna look like this. We're all coming up together. Not, oh, I got the new Dolce & Gabbana perfume. You want to smell? No, I don't want to smell it. And then you want to sit there and you wonder why nobody's sitting with you in your corner with your little cocktail. Because you're not even looking cute over there because you're not being humble about it and telling everybody else about it. Nobody wants to sit with you. They want to come sit with me with my lavender, cocoa, and strawberry crescent moon of the quarter of the century hair dye that I made up. Because I'm real, you know? Because I'm real about it. I'm not hoarding no acorns for myself. I'm sharing it with the community, my people. While you over there trying to act brand new. That's what brand new is acting like. No, I got that on sale. I didn't have to switch no tags or steal nothing. I got that for $1 at the thrift store. And I sewed a little extravaganza on it. Do you want one? Okay, I'll make you one. Oh, you know what? Here. With the tag on it. Here, babe. It's for you. That's what I do. Quite literally. Because that's how my grandmother taught me to be. For real. You can steal my ideas if you want. You're doing the work for me. Okay? And then I'm going to feel bad about you. Because I'm going to get it back anyways. Because I have a good education with AI. I know how to check the timestamps. I know how to... And then your data is going to show that you watched me. Whether you're from a faulty account or not, because it's going to ping you from the IP address. I don't care if you paid for the phone cash. It's going to ping you to wherever you were at watching it. So you might as well go sit in a cemetery or in a field because they're going to find you. Period. It's so, like, that's what they teach you when you go to school for AI. Baby, they know where you're at. There's no more hiding anymore, boo. Yep, and now they got these reversal cheating apps. I'm so happy about that. Baby, they can see everything. They can go back into your data, and there's a whole system to it now. There's a whole culture to it. Baby, they know exactly what you're doing. Everyone wants to skip rocks, but they can't skip rocks like you, okay? Next time you're at a pond, skip a rock. Tell the person next to you, skip a rock. Nobody has your algorithm to skip a rock, period, point blank. Nobody can do it like you. They can try, right? They could try. They could try to keep up, right? They could say, "Oh my God, you're looking a little thick there, baby." Well, game on, because I could lose this in a week. Okay, I'm healthy right now, and it's not about the weight right now because it's wintertime where I'm at. Okay, but let that snow start melting and let me get my little running shoes on, baby. Don't drop that. Don't and give me 1 week and then. Okay, I'll be good. So y'all can come for me and whatever I got going on, I'm happy. It don't bother me. I like a little chunk anyways. Okay. It's cute to me. And I'm not going to poke your stomach because that's rude. Anyways, keep that energy, okay? Friends and family, everyone. I don't care, okay? Zero kicks given. And what I mean by that is this. Okay, everybody wants to doubt you. Everybody wants to treat it as momentum. Treat that as an energy source. You got to look at it, see it, think it, believe it. It is it, okay? Because while they're throwing you in the barn, sleeping in the hay, and they're up there with all the brand new of the technology and everything else, baby, while you're doing that to somebody, it's doing nothing but building momentum in them. Whether they rage it and they turn hate into power, whatever they're doing, it don't matter. Because I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to tell you how to overcome that. No, you don't come back and clap back and get petty with it. There's 0 points to it because you're tying yourself energetically for no reason. You know what you do? You glow up. Out of sight, out of mind, number one. That's why I talk to the hand because you ain't got no whatever. Same thing. I don't think that beeped this time. That's weird. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that. These are for tomorrow. I hope everyone has a great day. Do something for you. Stay productive. It's about you. That's your life. Stop worrying about your kids. They're on their own journey. And think twice before you give somebody advice, because just because you grew up a certain way, you might want to break that family. If that bloodline ain't doing nothing, still ain't doing nothing, and ain't nobody a star in your family, clearly someone's not doing it right. Clearly someone's not doing it right. So you might want to double check, and you might want to talk to ChatGPT, or open the B to the E, or open another book, any type of book that's above your knowing, and research how to change that bloodline, because clearly the communication ain't working out. Because if your kids aren't talking to you, if your kids are out of control, there's something that you need to figure out for yourself. So talk to ChatGPT. You know what? Have a conversation with it. I have tried everything that I could. I want to see all sides of the story. My kid has this type of personality. I have done this to them. La 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 la. How do I fix it? And it's gonna give you a break. Can you break this down in a month for me? Can you make me a grocery list on how I can eat better? Can you give me say I'm lying. Nobody even needs to pay for therapy anymore. Quite literally. Ciao.